One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 for the offense. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Peters. Jukes his way for more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Oh, he got loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Get it out on the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Northwestern's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw. This time it's complete. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Searching forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to...
Breaks into the open. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's complete. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they got it down to the 23.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
Find some fresh air. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here we go. Ready, go. The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find the play to get someone open.
Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this unit...
Ball is loose. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of deep.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Caught close to the marker. It's Hendricks. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Ohio State 14, Northwestern 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Rush is on him. He's got an open man. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rich. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today. And any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 25 to LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Singh. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To throw, it's O'Neal. Finds his man, it's Montana. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's in incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw go.
He'll take a shot. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a strike. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. And he's brought down after a nice game. Give him 105 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. And it slips just inside that right upright. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Northwestern, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. And he strides his way in. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Right back to the well. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. On the option. Now the pitch. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The offense changing the play. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Looking downfield, it's Perez. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. It's on target and complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Got his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. He caught it, and he will score. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Dropping back, it's Perez. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Caught over the middle. It's Anger. And the defense drags him down. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Going over the top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and to the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.